What's up guys, it's Alex from Cube Squared, and today I'm going to be showing you my first episode of Lube for Less. So in this episode we are going to be lubing a Cyclone Boys 3x3 with shampoo. I think this is going to work pretty well, so let's start. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is disassemble the cube. And do right here. And we're just going to pull this thing all apart until it's just the core. So we're going to be lubing the core and the pieces with lubricant like I usually do. And then we're gonna compare them at the end, and we're gonna have a new episode out every so often. So if you would, please comment on this video of what you want to see in the next Lube for Less. So we're gonna put these pieces aside because we don't need them right now. Alright, so we have our core, and we're just going to pop off all these caps to get the hardware, because we're also going to be lubing the hardware and the core, like I said. So we don't need the caps right now either. So we're just going to unscrew these. Alright, so I have all of these to the side, and then I also have all the sets of hardware. We're going to pull these apart. So, first step in lubing it is we take our syringe, and we're just going to stick it in this bottom part right here. That's really took a lot out. Oh my god. This stuff is quite watery. It's kind of like weight 1 lube. So that kind of squirted out a lot at once, so we're going to go light on the inside here. And we just kind of swirl it around on the inside. And we do this top lip here. And then what we do now is we stick our spring in. Like that. Got some lube to wipe that off. And then we lube this bottom part. Alright, so that's one of, oh, big drop of lube just fell out right there. So that's one of them, and yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I do all of them. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I lubed all the center caps in the hardware the same exact way. It was actually harder than I thought it was going to be to lube it, because it was really kind of runny, and you'd squeeze just a little bit, and then all of it would fall out. So I got all these done, and now we're going to go to assemble the core. Alright, so I just reassembled the core. It seems like it's going to turn out better than it was before. It's pretty nice. So let's assemble this, and then I'll come back to you when I go to lube the pieces. Alright, so now we're just going to take a little bit of lube, and we're just going to put a nice line around this portion of the cube, kind of close to this little nub right there, and we're just going to do a nice thin line of lube. Alright, there we go, and now we have our line of lube. Let's go and assemble the rest of this. Alright, now we're going to put a nice little thin line along this corner right here, like that. And then we're also going to do one on this corner over here. That. And then we're going to put this edge piece in. And we're also going to do a little line on that edge piece right there. Just like that. Now we can just put our last two pieces in, and then I'll do some final tensioning, and then we'll see how the cube works. Alright, so I assembled the cube back up, and it is so much better. I didn't lube this cube before, but and it was pretty bad. The corner cutting is still suffering. It's not quite even 45 degrees. Main struggle is there. My tensions are pretty tight. I couldn't really find a good tension for this, but it is buttery smooth. It was like pretty crunchy before I lubed it, but now it is just buttery smooth. Just really, really nice. And I think I recommend it. If you have a cube that you want to like try it on first, I say go ahead. But if you're thinking about lubing your main, I don't recommend it because it makes the outside a little bit like kind of slimy. But overall, it makes it the turning really, really smooth. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I turned my camera off and everything, and I started playing with the cube, and then I let it sit for a couple of hours, and now this cube is terrible. It's really gummy. As you can see, it's not very fast, and I think it's because if you leave soap out, it'll dry up. So I think that's kind of what's happening, and it's making the cube really, really slow and just not very good. So that's about it for the first episode of Lube for Less. If you enjoyed this, comment below and leave a like. And if you have any suggestions for the next Lube for Less, leave those in the comments too. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.